Becker, my vocations director, Father Cheesy Mustache. Reverend Fathers, Vianney visitors. Man, that one didn't work, did it? Okay. Vianney visitors and my brothers. My priest hero is Monsignor Thomas Martin, a very short man in his 60s with jet black hair and the deepest, most genuine voice you've ever heard. This man could have been a radio announcer. His voice is just that genuine. Monsignor Martin was the rector of the cathedral at Kalamazoo, Michigan, where I went to college at the Western Michigan University. This priest never knew my name, but he had a huge impact on my life. Monsignor Martin is a very personable person. He is the kind of man who, when you first meet him, you could trust him with your life. You could trust him with anything. He just brings out that vibe. He brings a joy and smile to every person in every situation that he has. And he's the only priest I know who, at the end of Mass, when he's shaking your hand and he says, "Thank you for coming," he actually means it. So the first time I went to confession with him, I was pouring out my heart and my sins, and he paused, and after I was done, he paused, and he said, "You're going to be figuring out your vocation soon. You need a lot more prayer and time with God to help you figure that out." Now, this is an amazing insight, and I'm pretty sure this dude just read my soul. But in my head, the only thing I'm thinking is, okay, well, that's great, but can we talk about these sins? I enjoyed the time I had going to the cathedral every Sunday. But after a while, I heard God showing me that he wanted me to be the man, like that man who was up at the altar. And to seminary I went. Fast forward a few years, I went back to a daily Mass that he was serving. And after Mass, I went back to him and had a meeting with him. And I told him that he was the witness. He was the man who brought me to seminary, and he was the reason I went to seminary. And he just paused, and he responded with, "I try to get out of the way and let Jesus do the work." That humility is just a small taste of why this man is my priest hero. This priest is my priest hero because he made an impact on my life, because he was Christ to me and his parishioners. This priest is my priest hero because he saw something in me that I didn't see in myself. He was joyful, and he smiled in every situation. And he's my priest hero because I want to be that priest who brings Christ and joy to people's lives just like he does. Now, this priest changed my life, even though he didn't even know my name, which shows me that we have a much deeper impact on people's lives in more ways than we think. Praise be Jesus Christ.
Now and forever.